We want to bring in our teammate in the field, Court TV legal correspondent Shannon Painter. She's standing by for us outside of the courthouse to give us the big breaking details. Shannon, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Julie. Our sources here are telling me that Amber Heard's case in chief could start as early as tomorrow, and they had a strategy change. So the first witness will be her forensic psychologist expert who evaluated her and drew very different conclusions about Amber Heard than, of course, this jury had heard from Depp's expert last week. It's Dr. Dawn Hughes. She will be the expected first witness for Amber Heard's case, and we're expecting Amber Heard to also take the stand, Julie, on Wednesday, more likely now.
Ooh, this is going to be such a big week, and that's so important, right, with the forensic psychologist, Shanley, because we know at issue was whether or not she had PTSD, and we heard the Depp expert say no, 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 and by the way, offer up 2 other diagnoses.
Exactly. So we're expecting this particular doctor to draw very different conclusions and also say that she actually does suffer from PTSD and that she was traumatized by the physical and violence from Johnny Depp over the years. And this is also a doctor who treated her more than Depp's, who spent about 12 hours, a court-appointed expert for Depp's team, who drew those conclusions last week. So this will be a very different scenario, and it makes sense, right, to kind of reframe what the jury heard in Depp's case before Amber Heard takes the witness stand.
Oh yeah, Shanley, absolutely. I think that is a smart move on the part of the Heard team. Speaking of, we were just playing some video as you were talking with us, showing Amber Heard's arrival. We know every day our cameras are positioned to see her and Johnny Depp arriving. What happened today?
Yeah, she's all business. She goes straight into the courthouse, as you can see, but a new member of her entourage today. The news breaking over the weekend, that man right there with the glasses, that is David Shane, the head of Shane Communications, crisis management PR firm, a new hire for Amber Heard's team. She let go the precision strategist last Thursday over the weekend and made a switch in anticipation of her testimony to come this week. She was displeased about the prior firm. She has a new firm, and he's actually inside the courtroom today, one of the front rows, watching everything happening and unfolding, driving with her at court this morning. So that is new for Heard's team, another part of their effort to really try to reframe some of the headlines, the narrative, and the talk about this case so far.
Oh, certainly, Shanley. Yeah, you know, it's early in the game as we know it. We're just seeing the Depp side of the case so far. As you pointed out, things are going to change very quickly this week. As soon as tomorrow with this breaking news and things switching over, and then it's Amber Heard's turn. Tell me, we've seen a lot of focus on some of the big Hollywood names that are on the witness list, who's going to be coming in or who might have appeared in some evidence. James Franco's name keeps coming up. For those who might have missed that, what did the jury get to see with respect to him, please?
Yes, you kind of cut out on me, but I heard James Franco, and we know that it's reported he won't actually be a witness here, but he's come up over and over again through the testimony of this case and was on her witness list. And we now have in our possession some surveillance video. Now, I want to show this video to you and our viewers, Julie, because it's time-stamped in the penthouse elevator the day after the alleged abuse from Johnny Depp. So this is May 22nd, 2016. That is, of course, Amber Heard and James Franco. Watch them get a little close here in the elevator. She has ridden the elevator down, and then, of course, she's now riding the elevator back up with James Franco to the penthouse. Of course, we know Johnny Depp has alleged her of her having an affair with James Franco while they were together and married. This is the day after the final showdown on May 21st, 2016. That is when she claims that Johnny Depp, upset about the feces in the bed incident, abused her, threw a cell phone at her face, and of course destroyed the penthouse. Red wine everywhere, glass everywhere, and then 6 days after, that's when she files that temporary restraining order. But this is just the day after with James Franco. And that's a very revealing surveillance video.
Oh yeah, sure is, Shanley. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know. I know sometimes...
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh,
yes.
good. Okay. I wanted to ask you another question, but I thought if you're not going to be able to hear it, we'll have a problem. But yeah, you're right. I mean, seeing them together, that definitely corroborates the Depp team's narrative, right? That there might have been something going on. They were at least together and so close in time. Tell me, let's talk a little bit about one of the bodyguards we heard from today. What were the big takeaways with him, please?
Right, this is the fourth bodyguard that this jury has heard from, and he offered some details on a specific incident that's really huge for Johnny Depp's case because he was an eyewitness to physical violence perpetrated on Depp by Amber Heard. Previous bodyguards have talked about maybe the aftermath or some language and the aggressor in the situation, but this particular witness was able to go into detail, this is Travis McGivern, about an incident that was in March of 2015. After the couple returned from Australia, the infamous finger incident in Australia, and he observed in the penthouse Amber Heard punch Johnny Depp in the face. Let's listen to some of his testimony.
How close to Miss Heard were you that day?
I mean, in the car where I'm driving, she's in the seat right behind me to my right, so there's a few feet there. I think when I picked him up, I don't remember if I hugged her or not, but I know I probably grabbed some luggage, so I was within a few feet.
And what time of day was it when Miss Heard arrived at the airport?
Early afternoon. I want to say they landed at around 1 p.m.
What, if any, injuries did you observe on Miss Heard that day?
I didn't notice any injuries.
When did you first see Mr. Depp when he returned from Australia in March 2015?
I don't know, to be honest. I know it was after Miss Heard came, but I couldn't give you an exact date.
And what, if any, injuries did you observe on Mr. Depp when he returned from Australia?
So Mr. Depp had his right hand, heavily wrapped. I didn't actually see an injury, but his hand was wrapped. She was agitated. Mr. Depp was agitated. I felt it was time to get Mr. Depp out of the situation, so I stepped in between Miss Heard and Mr. Depp, telling Mr. Depp that we were leaving and that it wasn't up to him anymore. At that point, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a fist and an arm come across my right shoulder, and I heard and saw a closed fist contact Mr. Depp in the left side of his face.
And whose fist was that?
That was Miss Heard's fist, Amber Heard's fist.
And where was Whitney when this occurred?
Can't say for sure, but I'm guessing, or my best guess is behind Amber.
So again, that's huge for Johnny Depp's case. Like I said, this is really the first time the jury's hearing an eyewitness to physical abuse between Heard and Johnny Depp, Julie.
Oh, absolutely. That is big. Okay, so I want to ask you, please, about what was going on inside the courtroom today. Tell us everything, what you saw in the gallery, with the jury, all of the things our cameras may not have picked up, please.
Well, it is a full house. I believe the most people have shown up today than any other day in this trial. The line early this morning to get a wristband, there it is. It extended all the way down the length of a very, very large courthouse here in Fairfax. And they ran out of wristbands. There's only 150 available every day. People were turned away. They weren't given wristbands, so that means the courtroom is full, and the overflow courtroom is also full. Much a different scene in the overflow courtroom because it's not the actual courtroom. People can talk, people can cheer, comment. So a lot more animated in the overflow courtroom today, Julie. But inside the actual courtroom where I was sitting, I had my eyes on the jury, trying to garner any sort of reaction. Nothing overt that I was able to notice today, mostly just very serious. And a lot of note-taking through the witnesses this morning for Johnny Depp's case. And really just another day full of the video. I don't really see a difference in the jury between video witnesses and in-person witnesses, which I also find very interesting. And then, of course, we expect this afternoon for people not to hang out all afternoon, because it really doesn't drop off any afternoon when people are here at this courthouse.
Good. Good to see. Yeah, look, people look like they were having a lot of fun in that line. I was kind of laughing as we're playing the video. They're glad to see our cameras, too. Apparently, they're waving at us. And boy, oh boy, this trial is one for the books. That is for sure. Shanley Painter live in Fairfax County for us. Thank you for all of that.